What's going on, everyone? CameronBlazeIt here, welcoming you to our Brawl for our first match. I am CameronBlazeIt, and we are going up against Ace the Shiny Flygon, or Flygon Sweeper 365, whatever you want to call him. And we are here with our little post-comm jig battle. I wanted to do a live comm, and I had music playing during the live comm, and it was way too loud, and I didn't realize it until afterwards. So, rip that. My next two matches will be live comms, hopefully, and hopefully we'll emphasize the hopefully, and hopefully it won't, be dumb, and I won't play music in it just so I can make sure the audio is fine. But we're here. We are, like we said, going up against Ace. To go over his team real quick, he has a Porygon, Z, Alola Marowak, Mega Scizor, Garchomp, Trevenant, and Sharpedo. He does not bring his Sylveon or his Mantine, neither of which. I mean, Sylveon was a maybe at most, but neither of which I was really expecting. Go over our team. We have an Adamant Mega Aerodactyl with enough speed to outspeed Scarf Sylveon, which in turn outspeeds his entire team. Rocking Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, Stone Edge, and Iron Head. It just hits the majority of his team very, very hard. We have a Mega Camerupt right here. Not Mega Camerupt, our regular Camerupt. Physically defensive with Stealth Rocks, Earth Power, Fire Blast, and HP Ice. This is a pretty good response to the Trevenant and the Scizor because it can't really do much to us. You have our Tapu Koko here, rocking the Thunderbolt, HP Fire, U-Turn, and Dazzling Gleam. Holding a Life Orb with enough speed to outspeed Scarf Sylveon. Just hits really hard. Modest nature, I think. Or no, we're not modest. We're timid. Not timid. Yeah, we are timid. Yeah. We have our Electric Seed Unburden Hawlucha with enough speed to outspeed a Agility Max Speed Porygon Z after the Unburden boost. So if Porygon Z sets him on Agility, we can go out into Koko, sack something off, and then go out into Hawlucha, get our Unburden boost, and then just blow it away. Rocking High Jump Kick, Acrobatics, Fire Punch, and some other move. Oh yeah, Swords Dance. Can't really do much to the little Marowak, but Acrobatics will hurt it, especially after a Swords Dance. So we gotta whittle that thing down. We have a UneSPECxed Keldeo, enough speed outspeed Garchomp. Rocking Scald, HP Electric, Secret Sword, and Icy Wind. Just hits very, very hard. Typical. And then last but not least, we have an Autotomize, Weakness Policy, Necrozma, with the Charge Beam, Psyshock, and HP Fire. So, going over his team has only one swap into our Keldeo, and that's the Trevenant. So I am going to actually lead off with my Keldeo. I'm predicting either a Garchomp, Scizor, or Alola Marowak lead, because I feel like those are the best things that lead up against me. And Scald, Tuco's his entire team, except for the Trevenant, and it does 25%. So we're going to get into the match. I'm going to wish my man Ace a good luck, and let's hop on in it. So as we can see, he actually does lead his Alola Marowak, so I kind of thinking that he's like a more defensive kind. But he's going to swap out here, and he's going to go out into his Trevenant. He's going to frisk my UneSPECxed, not really a big deal. I'm going to go for Scald, and we're going to do about 24% no burn, and we're going to see the leftovers. So I'm going to take this as an opportunity to go to my camera up to get my Stealth Rocks up, because I don't know what he wants to do to me. But he's actually going to set up a Calm Mind, so this is kind of scary. But I really don't know what he's going to do to me, so I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks. But he's going to show the HP Water, and that does literally, that's a quad effective of doing nothing. But I do have to swap here. So I am going to go straight out into my Necrozma, because it's just the best swap into this thing, in my opinion. And I'm going to predict a Shadow Ball right here, and I'm going to go for the Autotomize, and we're going to see him actually go for the Horn Leech. So I've seen 3 of his moves, and at this point I'm thinking that he's probably not Shadow Ball, and I'm correct on that. He's actually Trick Room, which is kind of scary. I'm just going to go for the Psyshock again right here, because it just hits the hardest. And he's going to go to his Marowak, and he's going to take a good chunk, but based off that damage, I actually realize he's offensive, and he's going to Shadow Bone me. I had no swap in, so I had to sack my thing off right there. But luckily, Camerupt comes in, and we are min speed Camerupt, just on the off chance he did bring Trick Room, and we do just blow him away. So because we weren't going to be outspeeding anything anyway. He's going to go to a Sharpedo, and I know he has to protect right here because if not, Earth Power would do 76%. And so Coco's going to come in here, and he does click protect, but absolutely nothing happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to U-turn out, predicting him to swap, and as you can see, he protects again. Still though, U-turn's my best option because he could go Garchomp right here. I could go for Dazzling Gleam, but he's going to go for Waterfall, and luckily for us, we do not flinch. So we're going to go over like what would happen if I did flinch there, because my team is actually very, very weak to this thing. If I would have flinched right there, it would be really bad because I'd have to go to my Hawlucha and see if he has for the Psychic Fangs. If he has Psychic Fangs, then we lose the game, basically, because Life Orb, Psychic Fangs actually could probably OHKO our Keldeo, and has a good chance to OHKO our Hawlucha too. I mean, they both have bulk investment, but I don't think it'd be enough to live a Psychic Fangs. I'd have to run through those calcs, because I'm just assuming he's adamant. I never checked that damage, so luckily he did not flinch us there, so we don't have to play like the what if things, but we do U-turn and we do kill him. So we're sitting up at 5-4 right here, and I'm just going to go into my Aerodactyl as I OHKO basically the rest of his team outside of defensive Scizor, and I'm going to figure out if he's defensive Scizor or not. If he's offensive, this Bullet Punch will do about 95%, and it's going to do just about that. Max Roll would have done 95, Min would have done 88, and Fire Fang, I think Min does 85%. So on the standard set. So he's going to go to his Porygon Z, and I'm going to click Stone Edge as it has a chance to kill, but we do crit, and then later on I figured out that he said he was max HP Porygon Z, so if he set up an Agility right there, he would have outsped me, I think, but that means I could just go to my Hawlucha, and I start spamming Acrobatics. So he is going to go to Garchomp and Iron Head me to death, but luckily Keldeo resists that, and I'm just going to click Icy Wind 3 times right here, and win this game in a 4-0 fashion. So good game to Ace. I know that, what's it called, the crit on Porygon Z kind of like really sealed the game for you, but I felt like it was won by then because at the end of the day, like Hawlucha comes in and just clicks aerial, like Acrobatics a lot. I would have lost my, like I said, my Aerodactyl. But then like at some point during this like transaction, you'd have to go to your Garchomp and lock yourself into something. And if it's Stone Edge, I have Keldeo for that. If it's Outrage, I have my Coco. If it's Earthquake, I have Hawlucha. And if it's Iron Head, I have Camerupt, which takes 12% from your Iron Head, and then HP Ice 2 goes you. So you'd need some flinches here and there, and it's just like, I felt like I had the game won, so you played really well. Your team's very, very scary, so you know, the Alola Marowak under Trick Room is actually a very good bring, because if I didn't make my, if you were min speed Marowak, and if I didn't make my camera up to min speed, you would have gotten at least 2 more kills with it, just because of how powerful it is. So, but that is the game. We will have the next battle going up tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, hit that like button. And yeah, we are now 1-0 plus 4 on our way to the bracket play. So hopefully we can make that. Hopefully we can make some noise and whatever. So good game to Ace again. Hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new.